Alright, so today we're going to knock out a little mod or little chore that I've been wanting to do for a minute. Ever since I added all this cool stuff on the front of my Jeep, you'll notice right here and over here are the horns for the skid plate mounts. So the brackets that hang down, and I think they look ugly. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those off, and let's take a look at it before I do that. So there's one of the horns, of course, here, and there's one there. So what I want to do is go ahead and cut the ends off that I'm not using and cut it up a little higher. Now there's a sway bar that mount that's welded in right there, so you don't want to cut it up too high. So let's take a look at that mount. So here's the sway bar coming in, and then the mount's there. So it welds in here. So I'm going to come down probably 1.5 inches or so, and then I'll make a line all the way across. And what they'll do is we'll cut all the way around. Let's see if we can get this other side. Kind of hard to see. A little dark in here today. Again, these are hanging down. They look ugly. And you'll notice, man, this shit ain't breaking right here. So I bought it tough. I got the heavy duty ball joints, 2.5 ton tie rod and drag link. So everything down here is beefy. I moved up my steering stabilizer on top of my tie rod, so it's tucked back in there. It's kind of behind the drag link. So no issues here, man. So let's cut these off and I'll come back. Okay, I marked on tape. That's my line to come down from the sway bar mount. So then I come down 1 inch. So this is where I made my line. So I'm gonna go ahead and that's my cut line. So I got my face shield, got my gloves, got my grinder, got a little bit of everything. Oh yeah, I had to use that tape because it's the only tape I could find out here. So it's hard times. I don't know. My wife's been taking my tapes, disappeared. So let's see what's up. Let's cut these off. Alright, so what I'll do now is I'm going to get my grinder, and then I can kind of grind up this area a little bit flatter here, and I can cut out either a piece of this or a piece of flat steel, and I'm going to weld something up there with holes and stuff so water can leak out, but I want it to look more finished than this. So I'll knock out the other side and we'll see what happens. There's the before, and there's the after. So now, you see nothing there, but you still see that one there. that's all she wrote. Let's go ahead and see how it turned out. I'm telling you, this Texas heat's kicking my ass. So there you go. Cut it down just below the sway bar mount. Cut it off. Okay, there it is. There's one. There's the other one. Let's see here. You can kind of see where I cut it off. Right at the height. Basically, so when you're head on now, you don't see the horn. So I cut them just barely right at eye level. So, alright, man, I'll keep pumping out the videos, man. Thank you guys for subscribing and watching. If you hung in this long, then that means you're a loyal follower. So we'll come at you soon with new content. Texas Jeep Dad out.